Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you. Now, this reading is undated because whenever you come across it is the exact moment that your angels and your spirit guides wanted you to hear this message. So let's dive right in now, Taurus, and see what this time frame has to offer. So I'm going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are going to be your totem animals, your spirit animals for this time. So if you see these animals in the wild, or if you see an image of them, this is your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder saying, remember this message. So let's see now. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, fantastic. Wow, you have 3 that fell. So you have the frog spirit. Then you have the owl spirit. And you have the eagle spirit, which is really quite beautiful. I really like that. I really do. Okay. I like that 2 of them have wings. One can see at the night, one can see during the day. Also main predators. This time, so there's a severe strength around you. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. This one right here, we have rebirth. And then this one, which is psychic development. So really trust your intuition during this time because you have psychic development really guiding you forward. Your third eye is opening, showing you truths that are very beneficial to you. And you have the Earth Star chakra, which is located 6 inches below your feet. And this is really grounding you to what you desire, but also an awakening, a rebirth of your passion, of your power, of your purpose. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Show me clearly. Ooh, goodness. Okay, so this is where they all fell. Yeah, and this is where Spirit wants us to stop in your angels. So we have here the 3 of Cups. Then we have the 5 of Wands. The 2 of Wands. The Page of Cups, a water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The 8 of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, that's you shining through as a king, really owning your power. Then you have Temperance, a Sagittarius energy, a time frame of November 22nd to December 21st. And then you have the King of Wands. You're really focused on the here and the now. The concrete world is very important to you. And that's going to be one thing where the psychic development that's stepping into play, you're going to have a bit, not a hard time with it, but it can be a bit overwhelming because you're going to want things to be very concrete. And yet your instincts and your intuition is going to be telling you about things that are more emotional and emotionally important to you. 9 of Pentacles, yeah, leads you to the 8 of Pentacles, the spiritual awakening right here, and then the 7 of Pentacles. I like that, 7, 8, and 9 right here. Very beautiful. All right, so let's start off with your totem animals, your spirit animals for this time. We have the 3 of them that fell out. We have the eagle spirit, the owl spirit, and the frog spirit. The eagle spirit says Spirit has your back. So most definitely during this time, Spirit has your back. There is a master plan. You may not see it, you may not be understanding it, but there is a master plan for you. And this is going to be a time, Taurus, where relying on your intuition and your inner strength is going to be absolutely beneficial to you. You're going to say, wow, I have a gut feel. Listen to that gut feel. And then the owl spirit says right here, you see clearly now. And that's why Spirit has your back, because, well, Spirit always has your back, but also you're seeing a lot more clearly, which can be a bit overwhelming, especially where you are on your journey. So if you are more progressed forward, all right, you're going to see things a lot more clearly, and you're going to see people a lot more clearly, incidents a lot more clearly, and you're going to really be going off of that gut reaction. It's going to be something that you're a bit more used to. If you are, kind of not as deep into the spiritual awakening or into the psychic development in your soul's journey, you're going to find that it is overwhelming. You sit there and you're like, well, I want concrete proof as to why, or why is it that I feel this way, but I need to be doing this. And so there's going to be a bit of that push and that pull during this time where you're going to have to come to peace with it. You really are. Come to peace with the fact that there are things that you know that cannot be fully defined. And then this leads you to the frog spirit. Clear out the clutter of the mind, the clutter of the house, the clutter of your life. It's time to clear things out, to really move forward in your power, in your purpose. And the frog spirit is going to help you. It's also going to help you really rely on spirit, because what is frog? And I believe it's an acronym for fully rely on God, right? So here it is that sense, I'm fully relying on divinity. If you call divinity God, then that is what you're fully relying on. You're fully relying on the sense of knowing that you are being held in the hands of a greater power. And you're starting to not glimpse the full understanding, because that would be way too much for our consciousness to understand, but you're starting to see the God's head lives within you. Now, in Hinduism, Brahma said that he hid the God's head within man, because that is the one place we will not look for it. And that's really what you're doing here. You're looking inside of you. Why is that important? Because we are connected to the universe. We are connected to every living being on this planet. And as you look inside yourself, you see that there's so much more that you are realizing, understanding, and embracing than you had thought, than you had realized, than you had expected. And this is also a healing and a cleansing of a third eye chakra, but also an opening of your third eye chakra and saying, this is where I stand and this is who I am. And as you do so, you are reborn into your power, into your beauty, and into your truth. Now, the butterfly here is always this beautiful sign. Now, in the, Peter S. Beagle's book, The Last Unicorn, he has the butterfly, and the butterfly quotes little bits of poem, little bits of stories, little bits of verse, and it flies through the air like dandelion fluff. And so that's one very enchanting way to see a butterfly, most definitely. But butterflies are also attracted to carcasses, right? And so there is this beauty to them, but there's also this darker side. And that's going to be what you start seeing in the world, is that, yes, there's this tremendous beauty, but there's also this darkness, this kind of unsavory side to life. And you're falling into balance with it, because sometimes it's very hard. It's very hard to understand and to know that, yes, we are all created, but sometimes life holds with it tremendous sorrows that are beyond our comprehension. And as you are moving forward in this power and in this truth, you have the Three of Cups right here. And the Three of Cups, for me, the way I always see it, and I always have to read it this way, or else it comes out wrong. The Three of Cups is trusting somebody, trusting something, and it betrayed you. It hurt you. You thought, yes, we are raising our glasses in celebration. I know where I stand. I know what I want. I know that I can trust this person and move forward. And it wound up, you were mistaken. And it's a harsh blow. This could have happened years ago. It could have happened 3 days ago. So there is a difference in the time frame, yes. But there's something here, a hurt, that has settled within your heart. And it can start to harden the heart. And that's not what we want. But yet it is so easy, because you give so much, Taurus. You are so dedicated and diligent. You directionally point to the north. Earth sign energies point to the north. So you try always to follow the North Star, to follow your honor and your truth, to move forward. And as you do so, here you're embracing your practicality. And you might be saying, oh, I shouldn't be so hurt, or I shouldn't let this stay with me. And what Spirit is saying here, scars, they run deep. And sometimes scars that if you say to somebody, oh, this is the scar that I'm carrying, they'll look at you and they might even laugh or scoff or be like, why are you upset with this? This isn't a big deal. I can totally one-up you. And that's really not an energy you want in your life right now. It's kind of like, this is hurt. This is pain for me. And either you honor it and you understand it, or really I'm moving forward. So for some of you Taurians during this time, you're really going to look at people and find those one-uppers, find those people, or those people who go, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed for you. I can't stand with you. I can't believe you messed up. You were supposed to be perfect. Nobody in life is perfect. And if they have unrealistic expectations for themselves, you don't need that weight on your shoulders. And as you move away from the Three of Cups, the hurt, the pain, the disappointment, it moves you to the Nine of Pentacles, prosperity, abundance, success, and beauty. It moves you to a place where you sit there and you see the scars. And instead of seeing them as, imperfections, that's the word I'm looking for, just totally slipped my mind for a moment. Instead of seeing them as imperfections, you start to see your scars as what makes you beautiful, unique, but also compassionate, kind, caring, understanding. It gives you this level of humanity, because perfection in art, okay, let's equate this back to art. In art, we look for things that are beautiful, yes, but we also want that human element, and that human element brings a level of imperfection. A perfect beauty, a face that is perfectly symmetrical, perfectly beautiful, is actually frightening to people. So here, with the Nine of Pentacles coming in, you're seeing the prosperity and the beauty, and you're seeing it through the scars, through the disappointments from this life, from past lives, as you're moving forward, but also through inherited by your DNA. It can be, oh, my family always had this struggle. Oh, my parent always told me this, and now you're starting to move forward and say, that might have been their truth. And that might have been how, our generations were developed for, generation upon generation. But now I'm stopping that pattern, and I'm living a life of bounty and of beauty, and I'm absolutely embracing it. And here she has a harp in her lap, and it's having that vibrational understanding of music and beauty, that resonance of success coursing through your body. And as you embrace that resonance, there are different aspects of you that you start to see. Because I love this rendition of the Five of Wands, because there's, copies of her all around her, and then there's her true self. So within yourself, Taurus, there are parts of you that you want to embrace, or faces of you that you want to embrace, and you want to be, this person or that person, or have everybody see you in this way or in that way. We all do it. We all have certain faces we show to the world at certain times. And this is saying, really, Taurus, for you, it's time to embrace your truth. It's time to stand and be who you are, without apology, without explanation, and know that your angels and your spirit guides are with you. And also know that the conflict that you're feeling, the way that you're feeling pulled in one direction or another, in the way that you're feeling pulled from practicality to spiritual awakening and spiritual abundance, you're finding your ground, and your angels and your spirit guides are with you, saying you are moving forward, and you can move forward in this glory, in this truth, and you're going to be resolving issues quickly. They're not going to be issues that stay with you for years upon years. It might take a bit, most definitely, but it is definitely moving you forward, and it moves you forward. So from the chaos comes order and understanding with the King of Wands. The King of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be an energy that helps you move forward. This could also, on the flip side, be an energy that you have had conflict with, disagreements with, and now you're starting to see where you stand, what you want, what you need, as you move towards your goals, your power, your prosperity, and your truth. You're also, again, very much looking at the world as it is, okay? The world, what is it? The world in its ways and the many strange people you meet, as that Shakespeare says that. And so here you are embracing the world and its ways, and you are looking at heartbreak and pain and disappointment, but you're starting to see roads open up for you, pathways expand that you thought, okay, it could only be this way or that way, and you were being rigid with yourself. But it wasn't that you were limiting yourself. You thought, all right, this is what I need. I'm hunkering it down. I'm being, precise and truthful and determined, and this is how I'm going to move forward. And you've put a lot of hard work and dedication into things. And now you're starting to see that as you are moving forward, you claim your passion. This is creativity. This is what you love. All right. So it's not the emotion of love, but it is what you love, what you're creating on this earthly plane. It is passion. It is power directionally. It is south. All right. So you're going towards the fire, the passion, the heat of things. And as you move forward, you start to see your crown, and you start to see that you are placing this crown upon your head, embracing this power, embracing this truth. And during this time, people are going to be taking note of you, Taurus. For prosperity, right? You're going to be their go-to person. They're going to be like, wow, Taurus, you really have your stuff together, or you're really good at solving these problems when it comes to work. I'm going to put more on your shoulders. So you're going to need to have clear boundaries, or else there's going to be a bitterness that grows. There really is, because there's this call for balance and understanding, because you're working hard and you always work hard. So if anybody comes at you during this time and is like, Taurus, you could do better, I'm disappointed in you, don't pay them no mind. Right? And I know it's really easy to say, and it's really hard to do. It's really hard to do, especially since you're so dedicated towards, moving things forward and helping people out, and you want to give that helping hand. But remember, when you give people a helping hand, sometimes they can pull you right into that pit with them. So you want to be very mindful of who you try to help out of darkness. And sometimes you need to walk away. And here with the Eight of Pentacles, as you're carving, putting up, embracing your prosperity, you're working hard, but as you finish your work, your task, you move through this portal, you move to the next side of greatness. You move to new understandings, and it brings you to the Seven of Pentacles, patience. And I know nobody likes to hear patience when it comes to prosperity, but there is this sense of patience and dedication, determination, understanding, and you are waiting for the fruit to be ripe. So here, some of the apples, you've collected the apples here, some are on the ground, and you are waiting for the rest of the apples to be ripe. Now, if you pick too many apples all at once, you can't use them all. And so they could start going bad, start rotting. So here, there is this sense of you're already starting to accumulate what you have worked for, what you desire, prosperity, abundance, understanding, apples, wisdom. Right? Apples, to me, equate wisdom. And so as you're equating wisdom, you are strengthening your body, your mind, your spirit. Because remember, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? And that's really what I'm seeing here as you gather this knowledge that you've worked so hard for. And there's still more to come. But you're waiting for them to become ripe, for them to become sweet, for them to be in like the exact perfect time to bring them into your life. So you have prosperity coming in, and you will have more prosperity coming. And as you are embracing the different realms of prosperity, the different waves of prosperity, you have the King of Pentacles. This is you, most definitely. You are shining through as a king, so people are most definitely taking note of you. You are represented by the Pentacles in the Minor Arcana, Taurus, and you are represented by the Hierophant in the Major Arcana. You are claiming your crown, your throne. You are placing that crown upon your head, and you are saying, I know what I know. And I embrace this strength, this power, and this understanding of my wisdom and of my knowledge. This brings you to the Page of Cups. Now, you can be very strongly connected with a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. There can also be a, blooming love here, something that is starting off. This also represents a child, right? So it can be a young, or having kind of this insightful knowledge, kind of like looking at things as in Buddhism they say with beginner's eyes. So looking at things with beginner's eyes, you are looking at things and saying, I'm starting from the beginning. Instead of, coming to it as a king, kind of this old hand at it, I'm looking at things with my heart open for new ideas, new understandings. And as they come to you, you have already claimed your throne. You know your power. You are going to be very decisive, very instinctive and exact on the way that you're looking at what you love. And it's going to add to your prosperity, to your abundance, and to the blessings pouring over you. This leads you to the Nine of Pentacles. This leads you to prosperity, abundance, success, and it leads you to also patience, knowing that more is coming and that you don't have to have everything figured out right away. the Temperance card right here, again, represents a Sagittarius energy. And you have a strong Sagittarian presence with the King of Wands and the Temperance card, because Sagittarians are fire sign energies, represented by the Wands in the Minor Arcana and the Temperance card in the Major Arcana. So you may very well have a very strong Sagittarian energy coming forward, leading you, guiding you, helping you. And there is this sense here of balance, balance of heart and of mind, balance of wisdom. I like the yin and the yang on her forehead. So here, there is this coming together of masculine and feminine energy, this finding the balance within your world, your soul, yourself. And it's leading you forward to new pathways, new understandings, all right? And here with the Two of Wands, there are two pathways. There are two ways that you are looking forward. But you're also going to see that more is expanding, like the world is expanding before your eyes. One time, you only went up to about here. You couldn't see the towers. You couldn't see, well, the mountains. You couldn't see the expanse to come. And now you are, and you're thinking, wow, how do I move forward? How do I get to where it is that I want to be? What is it that I can do to move me and propel me to my greatness, into the next stage of my life? You know, embracing these changes, these understandings. And what is really happening here is that you're opening up your mind. Because the first place that we accomplish anything is within our own mind. And so as you are looking at what you desire and what you want, you're opening up your mind, your soul, and yourself to power, understanding, and truth, to lead you forward to where it is that you want to be, to claim your throne when it comes to your passion, your success, your determination, your creativity, and it brings you bounty. So during this time, do not question, all right? Do not question your own strength, because you're going to think here, Taurus, that, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to know more. Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be more. I'm supposed to be flying to new heights. Really, you are very much embracing the frog energy, where you're clearing out the clutter. You're focusing your mind. You are balancing your soul. You are setting up for the greatness to come and for the bounty to come. And as you do so, you are being blessed. And you are moving forward in those blessings, finding the peace, finding the way that you define yourself and the power that you are embracing to keep moving forward and to claim your crown. Now, your subconscious message for this time is the Queen of Pentacles. And of course it is, because this makes perfect sense. Whenever I have the King and the Queen of the same suit from the same deck in a reading, it is soulmate connection, true love connection. But here, because it is Pentacles, which is your sign in the Minor Arcana, this is you understanding things when it comes to wealth, when it comes to what you value as much as money coming into your life, when it comes to the way that you're looking at prosperity. Here, people are taking note of you. Subconsciously, you're going to feel much more comfortable behind the scenes, being the director behind the scenes. And as you take things in, as you are understanding, you are flying to new heights. The butterfly energy that is around you is setting you free. You have the fox right here. So you're embracing cunning, right? You're looking at things a bit differently than everybody else. And this is where trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition is really going to come forward, because you have such prosperity that is balancing you, guiding you, and leading you towards new opportunities for wealth and what you value as much as money, but also into the wealth that you were born to live. And this leads you to your subconscious message of love. This is the heart chakra. This is embracing what you love. This is embracing your heart, your soul, and yourself, and really moving you forward. And as you do so, your subconscious spirit animal message is the scarab beetle. Now, the scarab beetle was sacred in ancient Egyptian times, and this says magic works through you, and it does. It does, because it can be conjuring magic if that's what you believe in. But for me, the way I see it is that, yes, this can be a heightening of conjuring magic, but this is also a heightening of your realization of the God's head within you, your own personal power, the magic that every single person is born with to move us forward and to embrace our blessings. And as you do so, it is becoming more of the guiding light for you. It's becoming more of the psychic development, moving you towards what you desire, towards what you want in life. And it's really giving you wings. Again, the scarab beetle has wings just like the bird. The bird's here, and you are setting yourself free. And you are utilizing that magic to bring you to a new stage in life and to embrace new power and new understanding. All right, Taurus, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you, and I love you all. Bye.